So last week, we had a discussion about converting New Year's resolutions to life-altering commitments. And the argument was that most people don't ever fulfill their New Year's resolutions. And the reason they don't is because they're not making the commitment to do it. At least that commitment's not deep enough. And one of the things we suggested last week is that you outline your desires. That's the starting point for figuring out where you want to go and really setting your intentions in place. And so this week I want to help you try to convert those desires that you set for yourself to actual intentions. And so one of the questions I posed was why? When you look at each desire, you have to sit and ask yourself why you want it. There's certain things you want in your life. And so when you ask the why question, that can help you prioritize really what you're truly committed to doing. And with an intention, you really need a commitment. And that commitment is to changing your life. And so some of these nice to have type items start to fall away. And let me give you an example of what I mean. If you weigh 210 pounds, but your target weight is 160, and you really have decided that your intention is to weigh 160, and presently you're getting up at 7:30 in the morning and you're having a huge breakfast every day, clearly there's some things that are going to have to change. You're going to have to get yourself up earlier, 5:30, 6 o'clock, to exercise. You're probably going to have to focus a little bit more on what you're eating. You can't eat as much as you want anymore. And really what you're looking at doing is you are committing to changing something for the rest of your life. That is really what it entails. And so if you're able to do that, then you can move from the desire to the intention. So for a homework, I want you to think about this. I want you to create your intentions. But when you create your intentions, I want you to start with your list of desires and figure out which one of those are you willing to change your life for. What are you truly committed to? And then I want you to take those less critical desires and I want you to push those off to the side from now. Because you can always revisit those after you accomplish your top priorities. But the other thing you need to think about is how many things can you do? And I would suggest to you that if you have more than 5 intentions set for yourself, it's probably not realistic. Because the reality of it is it takes a tremendous amount of focus and energy to really have an intention that's worthwhile. And doing too much really depletes both your focus and your energy. So identify what's important to you, set the intention in place, and begin to move forward. Have a great, great week.